Once upon a time, Lily lived in Gloomhaven, a cozy valley town always wrapped in a soft, mystical cloud. The cloud wasn't stormy or dark. It was a pearly grey veil that cooled the town, but hid the warm golden sun. Lily longed for sunshine, imagining bright colours and glowing shadows dancing softly across grassy fields. "I want to see the sun," she'd say, while Grandma smiled kindly and reminded her the clouds were home. But Lily believed the cloud was just a giant blanket that simply needed folding and tucking away. In her tiny workshop, she tinkered daily, filling the space with whirs, clanks, springs, gears, and cotton. Months drifted by as she built and dreamed, until finally she completed her marvelous invention at last. She named it the Sunbeam Seeker 5000, a cloud weaver with spinning arms, a fan, and shimmering net. "This will weave the clouds apart," Lily cheered, while her squirrel Pip watched with nervous little chitters. She loaded the cloud weaver onto her sturdy wagon, ready for the long journey to Mount Whisperwind. "Wish me luck, Pip," she whispered, and Pip offered her a tiny nut, a sweet token of courage. The path up the mountain was steep and winding, with ferns brushing her legs and bright mushrooms glowing. She pushed her wagon with all her strength, feeling as if the mountain itself wanted her to turn back. Cheerful streams gurgled beside her, and birds sang new melodies that echoed brightly through the trees. The higher she climbed, the cooler the air became, until the ground shifted from soft soil to cold stone. At last she reached a wide plateau, where Mount Whisperwind's peak rose into the soft, swirling cloud above. "Almost there," she gasped, wiping sweat as her heart fluttered with excitement and a touch of fear. With one final pull, she reached the summit, where the world felt hushed, soft, and breathtakingly vast. Below her stretched an endless sea of cloud, rolling gently like waves in a pale, dreamy ocean. Then she spotted tiny, sparkling lights dancing through the mist, cloud sprites fluttering in joyful spirals. The cloud sprites giggled sweetly as they zipped around her, their shimmering wings leaving glittery trails. Suddenly, a giant shadow drifted by, and Lily gasped as a majestic sky whale glided above her head. Its moonlit skin shimmered softly, while its great fins rippled gracefully through the cloud currents. More sky. Whales followed, speaking in deep, soothing hums that vibrated warmly in the misty air. Lily realized the cloud wasn't a barrier at all. It was a magical world alive with wonder and harmony. The sprites guided floating droplets as sky. Whales stirred breezes, together creating gentle rain for the town. Guilt tugged at Lily's heart. She had planned to clear the clouds, not knowing they nurtured her home. "I'll only move a tiny bit," she whispered to the sprites, who hovered near her with curious bright eyes. She set up her cloud weaver, its arms unfolded, fan roaring as the shimmering net stretched wide and bright. But it wasn't gentle. Sprites shrieked, and sky. Whales groaned as the cloud ripped and trembled apart. Rain stopped in Gloomhaven, streams slowed, and plants drooped as the cloud's delicate balance collapsed. "Stop!" Lily cried, slamming the buttons until the machine stilled and silence settled heavy around her. A torn gap, yawned across the sky as Lily's heart ached. She had harmed the magical world she admired. Cloud sprites drifted confused. Sky whales struggled, and Lily wondered desperately how one could fix a cloud. Watching the sprites nudge wisps gently back together, she took her shimmering net and felt hope spark. "May I help?" she asked softly. A tiny sprite nodded, and together they guided cloud wisps tenderly. Sky whales hummed deep, peaceful notes that stirred the air as they helped mend the clouds' drifting edges. Hours slowly passed until the great tear healed, forming a soft new curtain of glowing silvery cloud. A golden ray broke through briefly, painting the sky in rose and gold as sprites cheered and whales sang. Rain returned to Gloomhaven as Lily watched with relief, her heart glowing with wonder and gratitude. She realized she had been wrong. The cloud wasn't a problem, but a living world woven with gentle magic. The sprites fluttered around her proudly, happy she understood their home and the balance they protected. Sky whales dipped low, brushing her with warm breezes as if thanking her for helping restore harmony. Lily packed away the broken parts of her cloud weaver, realizing she no longer wished to change the sky. She breathed in the cool, misty air, feeling grateful for the magic that had lived above her all along. With soft footsteps, she began her descent, carrying a heart full of memories and bright new understanding. Gloomhaven welcomed her warmly as gentle rain kissed the rooftops, bringing life back to every leaf. Pip raced to greet her, chittering happily as Lily laughed and scooped him into her tired arms. That night, she shared stories of sprites, sky, whales, and sunlight, each word glowing with gentle awe. Lily knew now that true beauty comes from understanding, not changing. She cherished the cloud forevermore.